VACAY-JayTV.
What's good? Can you hear me? It's your man, it's your boy, VACAY-J. We back in the building, family. Can you hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? Give me a thumbs up, ladies, if y'all can hear me. Can you hear your boy? It's time. We back. We back with that beauty in black. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, fam. Can you see me? Hit that thumbs up, fam. Smash that like button. Your man VACAY is back. Back in the building. Finally with the squad. Ah, man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Let me see who's in the building. DeMarcus Vaughn is in the building. Salute, salute, salute. We back, baby. We back. All right, all right. Yes, yes, indeed. My man with the thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. VACAY is back, fam. We back to talk about this beauty in black. We've been waiting for a while, right? It's been a minute. Been talking about it for a while. Look at your girl. Look at your girl. Look at your girl. Look at your girl. Man, oh man, I'm ready. I'm ready. Shout out to everybody for coming through. What's good? I see you, DeMarcus. I see you, Poppy. I see all things ruthless. I see everybody in the building. Yes, yes, yes. Are you excited? Mitchie Music is in the building. What's good? What's good? Lighting it up with Letitia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You already know. It's time, family. Are you excited? If you are, kindly smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor. Kindly smash that subscribe button. All right. I appreciate you. All right, let's get into it. Ah, man, I'm excited. If you're excited, let's do it.
VACAY-JayTV.
All right, family. We back. Let me know you can still hear me loud and clear. It's time for this live discussion of beauty in black. And family, as you know, you see me doing it by myself, but I don't like to, when it comes down to this show, I like to bring up the squad. So I'm going to bring up the squad, and we're going to talk about this show that we've been waiting for. Who am I bringing up first? I'm bringing up your girl. She lighting it up with Letitia is in the building. Was good.
Hey, y'all. Glad to be back. We on it. Beauty in Black is back. We back.
Welcome back. Good to see you. Who we got next? We got your girl. Your girl, man. It's been a minute. People been asking, yo, what's up with you? And all things ruthless, man. We ain't see y'all in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, T, we gotta let them know that you in the building. What's good? Tika Deshawn, all things ruthless in the building. What's good? Can you hear me? Are you there? She's there. We see her. All right. And let's bring up our next guest. She be doing it out of the shy. She my little sister. She get on my nerves sometimes. We get on, what I'm saying? She be talking that talk, but it is what it is. You know who it is. This is 69 Wazer. Monique 69 Ways in the building. What's good?
What's good, y'all? Hey.
Microphone.
We are back.
Yeah, we back. You good? Everybody good?
Yeah, I'm great.
All right. Look. Overall, we got 8 episodes. Right? 8 episodes. So I want to know from y'all, 8 episodes in season 2, Beauty in Black. Overall, not just this episode 1. What do y'all give it on a scale?
Sit your ass down.
Okay, Tika talking. Tika talking.
Tika talking.
What you say, Tika? She's slow motion with us today, but she's with us today. All right, fam? So Letitia, I'm going to start with you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here,
Okay,
y'all.
go ahead, Tika. Go ahead, Tika. Go ahead.
Let me turn this. But as a whole, y'all,
yeah,
I'm giving the whole season. The return was absolutely still beautiful. And I'm just gonna go in and get that thing a 10 because it was everything for me.
Okay. 10 coming from Tika. Overall, first 8 episodes, she gives it a 10. All right, Letitia. Overall, first 8 episodes, what do you give Beauty in Black season 2?
Definitely 10s across the board because team underdog. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Team
Wow, she gives it a 10 too. Okay, let's hear from the 69 Wazer. What do you give it, ma'am?
I give it a 9 for a first watch. So it might change. It might go up after the second watch. You know, check up on me. We get to episode 8. Actually, okay. Like first watch, I gave it a 9. So yeah.
First watch, you gave it a 9. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 as far as overall. The first 8 episodes, you know, there was some things I was like, whoa, Norman's crazy, everybody crazy, you know, all the stuff that we expect. They definitely delivered it to us. They definitely delivered. But we're here to talk about episode 1, which I feel was a nice setup episode. So if y'all ready to get into it, let's get into it. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready.
All right, bet. So again, episode 1. Look at these ladies, boy. Man, Kimmy is serious. Excuse me, not Kimmy. Mrs. Bellery, mother effer. Okay, she's not playing. And you know, let's talk about the name of the episode. The name of the episode 1 is Crowned in Beauty. And here's the description: Kimmy's sudden rise sends shockwaves through the Bellery Empire as Horace backroom maneuver hits the family where it hurts, the bottom line. Okay, let's get into it. So the episode starts off with your man Horace. He's in the hospital. He's coughing. He is looking mad sick as usual, but he is happy. He's so happy because of the look on his fam's face when they found out that Kimmy not only married Horace, but is also their new boss. And there was a whole lot of discussion in this as well. And I'm just going to let you ladies fill it out as we talk about it, as you talk about your reaction. So I'm going to start it off with you, Letitia. What was your first reaction to all of this whole discussion? What were your thoughts?
The first thing I thought, I was like, we back. And I'm glad Kimmy got that coat on because she has got to be tart because she didn't have them clothes on for the last 1,000 years. But anyway, no, this was a very smart move. I loved every moment of everybody's shock. And I'm reading in the comments with DeMarcus. I totally agree with you. As we go on, Rain is definitely annoying and obnoxious this season. They are I'm glad that he protected them or set them up. I'm glad that Kimmy is like, she's thinking like, listen, all the stuff that we went through, you have got to protect not just me, but my sister too, which is her main goal in life, basically, is to make sure that her sister is okay. She's the crusader right now for her sister.
Right.
So she was very smart in making sure that he gets that stuff in writing and so they can be taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Monique, 69 Ways. What was your reaction to this scene right here and everything that they discussed?
I was cracking up when he said he was happy. The look on the expression, and Kimmy was like, "I can't tell because, mind you, he's still in pain."
Right.
I was like, he said his soul is bleeding. His body might be dying, but his soul is bleeding. I was just cracking up, but yeah. So I'm glad she put it in about her sister and Rain, and then they throw in Angel, and I'm like, dang, nobody wondering what Angel was at.
Right.
Exactly.
because he was gone for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, he was gone for a minute. Yeah, but I know it was a lot going on, so Kimmy mine. He's the last thought at that moment. But yeah, so I like the scene, and I'm glad she got Rain, her sister, protected. And with Rain, she annoyed me this episode a little bit when they got in the car with old boy.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you talking about this whole first half? I was like, she annoyed me this first episode a little bit. I hold you, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I know Rain's super overprotective, but again, she be kind of talking out of turn. It's like unnecessary, but it's like you being overly cautious, but now it's like you being a little bit annoying too. And again, as we go throughout the rest of the episodes, we see exactly what happened. I'm trying to hold it back. I'm not.
I know.
I'm trying to hold it back. Tika, hey, we see you. Can we hear you? Tika, okay, I see your hand. She's working it out. She's working it out. Okay. I see y'all in the audience, family. I see your comments up here. I see you, man. Y'all going in on this episode. See everybody. Poppy's in the building. DeMarcus got mad words. Okay, I see you. I was meeting Calvin this season. Rain is annoying and obvious this season, right? Obnoxious. Horace putting Rain, Sylvie, and Angel in the will to protect them. He's very smart. Yep. Horace should have realized Angel was arrested. Kimmy stole Daniel Lakeland's father's car. Yep. And hold on. I think she's back. Tika, you back?
I'm back, I hope. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, you good now. You super good now. Yeah, you good. Give me your reaction. Give me your reaction, ma'am.
So this whole thing, I was like, yes. Give them girls what they deserve. They done been through some ish, so give them what they deserve. And I mean, I understand the questions from both Kimmy and Rain because, like I said, they've been through some ish, especially with this whole Bellary family. Yep. So I'm asking questions too. But y'all said nobody was worried about Alex. One body that was worried about Alex that can't do nothing with it was your man right there, Horace. Where's Alex? Where's Alex? So they got their just desserts, and I was like, okay, let's get to the next scene. Let's get to the scene where they about to pop off, where Kimmy's gonna get to pop off on the whole family. I'm here for it.
Okay, good stuff. All right. Well, they all set up, they all protected, but Kimmy always. I don't believe. She always doubting everything, which I understand. Like, this is unbelievable. Like, just imagine this rich guy marries you, no prenup, and it's like, yeah, this is part of my plan, but she's still questioning it, which I totally understand. So let's talk about the reactions from these guys. Man, they was pissed. If looks can kill, they were super pissed off, and it was all blaming it for the most part on your man Varney. Varney was in the hot seat. Letitia, give me your reaction to this scene right here, because it got pretty intense, huh?
I was cheesing through the whole thing because yes, Rain come out there. He was like, that's my driver. Okay. She said, find another driver. And then Mrs. Bellary came out there and told them MFers that she is indeed Mrs. Bellary. You don't call me Kimmy.
That's right.
You don't have the rights to Kimmy anymore. And in that tone, they should have known there's going to be hell for you to pay. And I really want to cuss, but we ain't that far in yet. So
okay. You're holding the curse words for the rest of the season.
Gotta hold them back.
Okay. Good stuff. All right. Monique, 69 Ways. What are your thoughts on this? Yeah, I know. Again, your boy, man. I'm all over the place.
I know.
What are your thoughts about this scene with these ladies here and with this whole family?
It's Rain face for me. It's like she the new bodyguard of Kimmy or Mrs. Bellary.
Right.
Like we stand on business now. My leaking booty is healing, so we standing up on business. And I'm like, girl, go sit down. I mean, go lay down or something. I don't know if she can sit yet because it's kind of quick because the way her body was. But yeah, so they grabbed the driver. What's his name? Alex. So yeah, so even Alex was looking shocked. Roy faces priceless. It's between Roy and Jules for me.
Okay.
Because some of the family don't know the connection just yet.
Yes.
Right. But Charles is putting it like I seen you before. I like that. he like I seen you before. Ain't you the one that was shaking your tail at the Lindas or whatever? And she came right back with it. Like, ain't you the one that came out the washroom with that guy with the line, nose all powder and stuff? Like he like touche. Like I like her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I would give his props. He like, oh, I might like you.
He was like, I like this B, and she was like, I got your B for you. I was like, yeah, Kimmy, you show how tough you are.
Kimmy was like a hee hell.
Because she feel like everybody played in her face. Like, I was playing with my life, and then you brought my sister in. It's like, no.
Right. She said, all of y'all. I don't care if I ain't met y'all yet, all of y'all guilty, period. And you all about to get it.
Right. Tika Deshawn, your thoughts?
Yeah, the two nice nasty queens was on their best behavior. Mallory had to come in with a little handshake, and Kimmy admires Mallory, but she don't know the full story of who Mallory is right now, until everything plays out. But she was like kind of like starstruck a little bit because she was in the first season right there at her event trying to win a scholarship. So she kind of admires her. But then church lady, what's their mama name? The church lady? Olivia. Yeah, Olivia. Oh, so and girl, we know those your sons. Okay, you just as nasty as them. So that part Kimmy was not buying, but she was a little. She still, as always, impressed by Mallory for now, anyway.
Yeah,
but yeah, I was here for the whole interaction.
Yeah, you see that right there. You see that right at the top. She was looking surprised. She rubbed her arm. She was like, "You better get your arm off." Like, who are you?
Nice,
like,
nasty.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Nice, yeah, exactly.
Exactly,
V, exactly.
Olivia is a trip. Talking about your mouth, because my Kimmy said the bad word.
Right.
Like, your sons. Right. Don't do that.
Exactly. I know you heard worse.
I know you heard worse. These are your sons. You heard what Olivia said. She's like, at first she said, unfortunately, they are. No, they are my sons.
And not only has she heard worse, we saw that she saw
worse.
Thank you.
Okay.
Witness everything.
Get in the bag.
That's
I can never forget that.
I would never forget that she walked in on Charles drilling some guy.
Exactly.
Yep.
So look at Mallory though. Look at Mallory in these bottom two. She is wallowing in this craziness. She's like, yeah, this is on you. This is all your fault. You and your father doing the same girl and da 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 da. And I would be on a yacht if I wasn't with you. And he want to take off his wedding ring. Like she was like, whatever. Don't what's he say? What's he say? She said, don't underestimate the power of a beautiful woman. I was like, okay, Mallory, get in his right. Yeah. So what you think about this whole interaction between these two? I'm gonna start with you, Tika.
Listen, it's always a back and forth between the two of them. Why they are together is all because of his money. At the end of the day, yeah, she was giving them the business, but that's what she was expected to do. I just don't understand why is it that he is committed. He has to be committed to this particular woman, maybe because she's already infiltrated their family business and she knows a lot of things and she knows where the skeletons are buried and all of that stuff, or the bodies are buried, you know what I mean? But she just aggravates my soul. It don't matter how professional she come across at times, she still just aggravates my soul. And anytime the two of them get together, I just love it because it's just gonna be some whole dysfunction going on. They always beefing, they always throwing shots at each other. He got the little man syndrome and all the other things that she don't come out the mouth with. And so, it's I just love their interaction. And some of the stuff holds some validity to it. Some of it is just shot calling,
I see you, Letitia. She ready to what's up? What you want to say?
Interestingly, this is the first time I think we've seen them actually in a car together, acting like some kind of married couple. But it goes to show that any enemy of your enemy is your friend. So they coming together because they got to come against Kimmy. But he don't know what he doing. But I thought it was also interesting to find out that the ladies of the house, the ladies of the family, they brokies. What is up with that? What y'all been doing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it, because the truth is, if Mallory wasn't all caught up in this family,
Yeah.
she absolutely could be on a yacht somewhere with somebody else, some rich man. You know what I'm saying? She got the look, she got the poise and all that, but she's all tied up. She's greedy. That's another thing too, that they're greedy because they are. She talked about the shares. She talks about the shares more than her own husband, and she is not even family by blood.
Right.
You know? So they all about the money. I'm like, this is a terrible existence. They are the most dysfunctional family ever.
Mallory, she playing the long game. Like she said, she's the one that always fixes stuff. She's a fixer. She named herself that. And she always trying to fix the company, make sure, like you said, everybody get their shares. And everything is intact and nobody going against the rules of the wheel or whatever. Yes, so she playing the long game, but like Letitia said, she could be with another man, a rich man on the yacht. So because she got the looks, she got the smarts.
Okay. Well, before we move on, definitely want to give a shout out
Got me
to
on
Monique, because she got a super chat from Lady Taurus 59. She says, "Hi, Monique and crew. I'm about to start watching today." Okay, well, thank you for coming through.
You, Lady Taurus.
Hey.
And congratulations to Mo on that super chat. You know we appreciate all the funds.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good stuff. All right, good stuff. All right, let's move on. Let's keep it moving. Let's see what's next. Okay. This is when she called in Varney, right? She's like, "Varney, Horse wants you." He's like, "Me?" He's like, "I'm looking at you, motherfucker. What's wrong with you?" Like, yeah, you, man. And this is where he's telling Varney to do this and do that and make sure that, the will is set up where Angel and what's Kimmy's? Sylvie and Rain is in Horace's will to protect them, right? So nothing happens to them. And if something happens to them, then everybody loses the shares. The same way the original will is set up. Kimmy comes out and says, well, because he's like, tell her everything. And she's like, well, how do I know that he's telling me everything? And Horace is like, Varney, leave the room. And he gets on Kim. He's like, listen, man, like, you can't be asking me questions like this. Like, seriously, like, this is what's happening. I got a whole other firm looking at Varney. So when Varney tells me something, I go to the other firm to make sure they check it out. And you gotta have to bounce, the information off of each other firm just to make sure. He said they don't like him because he's smart, but you can't just be, asking questions. I can't be like caring about your feelings. You got to get on point with this thing. And she's like, oh, okay, I understand. What do you think about this whole interaction here? He's really teaching her the game and how to maneuver through all of this crazy chaos. And you know what he said? He said, it's not about trust. It's about leverage. I thought that was good that he told her that he's really teaching her the game. Monique, we'll go back to you. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, so I was like, when she said that, I'm like, I did how you do one of those side eyes closed moments, like, girl, shut up. And he's right. I'm like, you can't trust Varney. And the key word here was verify with the other firm. He said always verify everything. And he just said how most of them ninjas look at what's in front of them. He always look at that stuff around the corner. He going trying to figure out every opportunity or every move he can make as he can. So, like you said, it's leverage and verify is the two words I got out of the whole conversation.
Yeah, he said you can play with a person when they can see what's in front of them. I'm gonna teach you how to look around the corner, look into the future. I was like, oh, okay, Tyler. I see how you're writing this. I see you teaching the game in here. I like that. Tika, what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, yeah, it's cool that he told her, he's basically going to try to teach her the game, but he should have told her that before she walked out the room the first time. She don't know not to ask questions. Like, she go ask questions. Kimmy is an inquisitive individual. Regardless, she don't trust nobody. She still don't trust you. So she's going to ask questions. I get the point. I get his reasoning for telling her that. But to not ask questions in front of other people, he could easily say, don't ask me questions when you're in front of somebody else because you can't trust everybody. He could easily did that, but he didn't, and she learned. And I like it though. He's teaching her the game. She's about to be true to the game in a minute, and I mean, it's necessary. If not, she gon' well, we know Kimmy. She gonna question everything anyway. So
she is.
But,
Oh yeah, she is. She is. Yeah, he's teaching the game. Letitia, light it up. Light it up. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, good first lesson. You know what I'm saying? She is street smart, at least to a certain degree anyway. And he is but he's teaching her refinement. Yes, keep your street smarts, don't trust other people, whatever, but I'm gonna teach you how to run in this arena. And that includes you don't show your face, you don't show your hand, you don't show your, you know what I'm saying? You got to play your cards right and no. And I like how he affirmed her, but he also said, listen, that he ain't got the time to be fooling around with your feelings, baby. You gonna take this lesson, you gonna learn it now. And actually, and I do understand that she doesn't trust him still, but at some point I'm like, Kimmy, girl, he set you up. Look around. Open up your eyes to see this far. If he wanted you gone, you'd have been gone. He is setting you up. But she did. She took the lesson very quickly, and now it's on. It's just gonna be up from here. She's gonna make a few more mistakes anyway, because again, she's not used to being here. But she also gonna learn pretty quickly. I wish she would teach the same dang on lessons to her sister and Rain. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I know. Hey, she learning it and trying to teach it and learn it at the same time. I know that's kind of difficult, but I do like the fact that Kimmy picks up quick, and she has had to pick up quick since being dropped off at that Walmart a long time ago. It's like, when you in a situation where somebody drops you off, you got to learn, and you 17 years old, 18 years old. It's like, you got to pick up quick. So I like the fact that she's getting it and she's running with it. She's running with it the best way she can. And she's admitting that she's trying. She's trying. Okay, Alex is trying. This is Alex. Alex is trying to get on the good side, right? He's trying to get on the good side. Okay, Tika, what do you think about Alex trying to get on the good side, trying to get in with them, trying to prove himself, trying to do all this and that? Because we find out that he's Blackanese or something like that. Japanegro, that's what.
Japaninja. He's a Japaninja. And you of course, like the man Horace just said, don't trust nobody, but use it as leverage. So Rain is trying to fill him out. Kimmy is giving, the least amount of information to this man because she remembers him when she smashed Linda and he came in the house looking to see, what was going on. So she remembers him. That's the last memory that she has of this man who's supposed to be, protecting them all of a sudden. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm looking at him sideways too, but I was looking at him with the good eye, like, dang, y'all done took old boy's driver. He gonna really be pissed off at y'all now. But yeah, I was here for it. And then we find out right here that Mama Olivia is a brokey, and she's trying to protect her bag some kind of way. And he lets her know, hey, I know you was the one that tried to rob Horace and all of the things that she's done. She's a damn devil. Like, what you expect? Like, you taught her some of the game. You even said you taught her some of the game. So, you taught her the old magic trick about putting folks in bags. So we know she's diabolical. But yeah, and there's enough. Their conversations be hilarious to me too.
Oh yeah, especially Norman. He's like, you're broke.
Right.
I can't believe you're broke, and he's just smiling and laughing and kind of gloating at it.
Olivia. He said, I cracked the cold Olivia. Girl, you broke.
Go ahead, Mo. Give your thoughts, man.
Yeah. So that had me rolling back and forth between them. And I was like, yeah. Oh, look, Olivia, girl, your mask done fell off. Your mask done fell off, like, girl. But yeah, so Rain kind of pissed me off with the whole Alex back there when they talking about broken tables and chairs and and just looking like, what? She said,
like, that's a lot of broken furniture.
I was like, dang, why IKEA got to catch a stray? But yeah. I was like, it's just the way she approached it for me. I'm like, stop talking. It's like I know you in your feelings about what Jules and them and his goons did to y'all, but less is best. I always say less is best for me. So yeah, she did kind of get on my nerves in that part. And what's the other cop name? His partner? Or not partner?
Traxton.
Yeah. That dude. When they went to the what's her name? The Linda house. And he had to remind her that remember what I said, like what I said about all the things you went through. Like he was the nicer one between the two, I would have to say.
Yeah, he was on some like, she kind of like Delinda deserved it, and Kimmy, after what they put her through, like it's only right for Kimmy. That's what he was saying. Like, remember, this is what I said. If you were there and you listened to the conversation, Letitia, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I don't trust Alex either. However, because every conversation he had with anybody, he was like, who I'm loyal to, I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you. Okay. And you and you and you. But this is when I found out that I was like, Rain is so ignorant. Like, girl, shut your tail up. Just be quiet. Just shh. Observe more before you start talking. And talking to him all crazy, but this is what we got in that mission from him too, though, that he in this with them. Like, he owes Jules as well. So I'm like, it's interesting. I always want to know what the background is of the people that Jules owes. We know what the girls did. We know what Angel did, but we don't know what like these cops did. We don't know what Traxon has done. And we don't know what Alex has done. I would like to know what that is, because if he feels like he's a victim as well, then there's a certain level of trust I do have for him, because it does seem like he's kind of working in their favor, for whatever reason. But as far as Olivia and Norman, child, they are hilarious to me. They seem like the more compatible couple. It's no wonder that they had an affair. And y'all know how I feel about from last time. Them kids is his, and I don't give a damn what nobody thinks. You know what I'm saying? Those kids are his. And I totally think that they know how to talk to each other. And they have even though it's really cunning and underhanded, they have a mutual respect for each other as well.
Oh yeah.
And they look out for each other. That's really weird, but they still seem to do so. So I like them together.
I love their interaction, because it seems like they are just two enemies, but they're working closely together to try to get stuff for themselves. But still, because of the will, they're like, damn it, I can't take you out, because if I take you out, then I lose everything. It's like, that mutual respect, as you said. It's like, we got to do something together. We got to work together to get Horace out of here somehow, some way, but they just can't figure it out, which is the funny part. That's the funny part. Okay. All right.
But they just have a natural thing, though, that they just are compatible. They have a natural thing that she just does not have with Horace. I'm like, why did you even marry Horace if that was the case?
Same reason Mallory married Roy. Curve, ping, so.
It's definitely giving marriage of convenience.
True.
For Olivia and Horace, definitely marriage of convenience. And I couldn't get this brother, so I got this one.
Got you.
But why? I love a backstory. Please.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the money.
You want to get in that family one way or another, just like Chippy. Oh, my bad. Wrong story.
Wrong story.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because Chippy was the mastermind.
All right, we ain't going there. Okay. We're not going there. We're not going there. But I also want to attribute the fact that we're seeing that good chemistry, because they've been on soap operas together for years. And we are seeing that right in front of our faces, how they work so well. They bounce off of each other so well. So here we are at the meeting at the house. This is Roy and Mallory's house. Very nice house. Very huge house, in fact. I showed that on the last slide, right? Did I show it on the last slide? Yeah, this is their house. Look at that. Look at that in the bottom corner. Jesus Christ. Okay.
The first house on the road.
Yeah, that's one of the mansions on the property, okay? And, the whole conversation is about how Varney has to maneuver a way in which to not allow this to happen. So they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to game plan on how we can get this B out of being the CEO. And you know, they're going back and forth with it. And Mallory is still getting on Roy for the BS. And we find out that because of this marriage, Horace diluted some of the stocks 10%. And it's 10% from each one of them. And they like, what? Look at them right. They're like, oh my God, what?
I had to count. Sure.
Yeah, so 10% from each one of them in the will. And she's like, you know how much money that is? That's about, what, $6 million, she said?
$8 million.
$8 million, thank you. $8 million that they're losing from this stock. Ladies, I'm going to start with you, Mo. Your thoughts on this craziness that Horace has done? He got him. He got him for real.
Look, all I gotta do is I was just clapping my hands like, well, he played the game. Like, he is playing the game, and he played his hands well, because it's one thing to get married to Kimmy to keep his sons out, but to dilute 10% each of that's diabolical. So I'm not gonna hold you. And to hear what 10% is, look, it was just one of those passing out church woman moments. Like,
do it again. Okay, there we go. There you go, because you froze up a little bit. There you go. It's frozen. We got you.
Okay, good.
Tika, talk to me.
I mean, I was here for it. I was happy to hear that these ungrateful individuals have gotten a piece of their assets taken away from them. It takes them down to a whole other level, and now they really have to, you know, kind of think like, okay, what is my life about to become now that a portion of all this money that I already have is about to be taken from me? I just love how Charles just don't give a damn about nothing. He just like, okay, I'm sure you'll fill me in later. And what's the other son?
Roy,
yeah, thank you, y'all. I'm sorry. Roy is like, he's stunned because like just a minute ago I was banging this chick and this chick threw me out a window, and now she my stepmama and she owned darn near everything that I own and more. And how is this even possible? And so yeah, I mean, he karma is a mug, boy, when I tell you. And you know, hey, she winning at this moment. She winning. They don't really know how she got into this. They definitely blaming. I was about to call him Lucian. They're blaming Jules. They're blaming Jules for saying you set my daddy up with the same, like, you set your daddy up with the same girl. So anyway, yeah, the whole thing. I was just sitting, I'm laughing and clapping like every time the more they lose, the more I clap.
Right.
Same.
Go ahead, Leticia. Go ahead, Leticia. Talk about it.
It was one of the moments. It was like, you know how was somebody F them up in the dozens, child. It was so good. But I heard the 10%, and out loud, I was like, each the same time that they did, because I was like, yes, duck them up, okay,
duck them
all
up,
all the way.
I love it.
I told you I am team underdog, and the way, just like Charles, but we never forgive Charles from why did I get me? You know where Charles came from, whatever.
Yes.
That one scene where he pulled her out of her own home by her legs is the exact same reason why I never feel sorry for him at the end of the movie when he's sitting there crippled and sitting at the table, and she leave him there with her family.
And push them into the tub. Remember that part?
Yes, it's always one scene that makes me be like, you know what? I can never feel sorry for you. I will never feel sorry for the Bellery family. I say finish them all. Because the way they treated Kimmy, nope, we're done.
We're done. Mo, talk to me. Your reaction. 10%, everything.
I already talked about it.
You did?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure I got everybody. All right, cool. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let me get back to this. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I love maneuvering this thing. Wow. So because Roy don't want to tell her nothing about nothing, right? Because she's like, you better tell me. He's like, I ain't telling you jack. Shh, right? This woman, Mallory, goes back to her only source of the club where she kind of got information about Kimmy before. She got the nerve to call this girl right here. What is her name?
Felicia.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Get up out of here, Felicia. Why you here, Felicia? She just jam into her. Hey, like she is just.
It was a vibe.
She's everything that we know. Okay, she represents everything that we kind of know about this young lady. So she calls her and says, "Hey, you want to make $1,000?" He says $1,000 at first. He's like, "Well, yeah, you need to bring that to me. Or I'm gonna come over and get it. And I'm gonna do this and that." She's like, "Come on, you gotta give me more information on Kimmy." Da da da. And they go back and forth and back and forth. And what do you think? And I'm gonna start with you, Mo. What do you think about Mallory making this move to find out everything about Kimmy and Felicia and her reaction and this whole interaction? This was kind of wild to me.
I'm not shocked by this move. Like you said, she used Felicia before to get information on Kimmy. So I'm not shocked about that. It's just I'm shocked the way Felicia did Mallory when she did $1,000 and she went up to $3,000. She said, I don't care if it's $10,000. I'm not helping you. She said, you trying to trick me? She said, give me your address so I can come to you. She said, unless the money in my hand, I ain't got nothing for you. And hung up on her. And then Mallory did the pettiness, asked Siri to call dial her 100 times or whatever. Redial her 100 times. I'm like,
1,000.
That's so petty.
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could tell Siri to redial like 36 times.
Tried it.
I've never tried that. I mean, that's super petty.
Right.
Go ahead, Tika. What's up?
Listen, I'm about to have Siri call my daughter 10,000 times. She don't like to answer the phone. I'm not mad at that. I want to see if it can really work. But yeah, Felicia was giving Mallory the business. She's like, I don't give a F who you are, how much money you got. Yeah. I'm not telling you anything until that money is in my hands. Now, I don't care for Felicia like that, but you know, it was nice to see somebody give Mallory the business because she thinks that she can't be talked to like that. She thinks she's literally the queen. And then some people, she is a queen. She the lady on the hair box. You know what I mean? So, you know, it was refreshing to be able to view somebody give Mallory the business.
Okay. Letitia, light them up. What's up?
Okay, I like Felicia, a Body 2.0, because listen, she knows how to play the long game as well. She is not gonna let these people play her. She like, listen, I'm a vibe. I'm gonna have a vibe. I'm gonna have this money, and she don't care where she get it from either. She like, listen, she already knows the power of leverage because we'll see later on that she plays her part in several ways to get the money that she is getting. So, kudos to you, girl. Playing, she should have upped it though. I hope she got 10,000.
Oh, I'm sure she's getting way more as we go on in the rest of the episodes. She's getting way more than that $3,000 that she got.
True that.
Right? Yeah, Felicia know how to play the game, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game, Hate the game. All right, and we are now being sent to the house. This is the main mansion on the property. We got the cows, we got the big iron gate, we got the staff, and we got the main man, your main man, which I've come to love this guy because Mr. Butler James, man, as we go along in the episodes, he has a lot of underlining comments. They gave him a little bit more lines. But here we are at the house. We got the cows on one side. We got the horses in the back. We got everything. What do you think about this mansion here, ladies? I mean, is this like a dream come true? If Horace were to marry you, and this is for everybody, all of it, if Horace was to marry you, would you be mad at this estate that you are coming to? I'm going to start with you, Letitia.
Why would I be mad? I was with Kimmy. Oh my gosh, it's the first time I've seen it in the daytime. Oh my goodness. It's glorious. Show me to the horses because yes, and I love James, but James was like, these people are crazy.
Yeah. was saying a whole lot more than that. He was saying a whole lot.
A lot more, yeah.
He was fluffing them pillows like these people are crazy, my lord.
It's like these motherfuckers.
Exactly. Oh, they know all the secrets though. So
Absolutely.
it would behoove them to be friends with James because James is gonna treat them right and he know all the secrets.
That's right. Well, you say DeMarcus right there. That's what Angel called him, Ninja James. Tika, talk to me.
Man,
Look at Rain's.
this house was giving everything, and I was sleep in every bedroom that they had in there. I don't care who's sharing the bed. I was sleeping every bed in that house. That house was awesome. I love that they pointed out the old house that was still on the land, the house of their father, who purchased all this land, who was once a slave.
Right.
I love that. But then these I don't want to call them servants, but the servants was giving get out. Like they was just standing there, no smile, no just there, except the little cowboy who was giving eyes at Sylvie. I'm like, bruh, don't be looking at that little girl like that. Like, come on now. But attraction is attraction. The security man was nice to look at. I wasn't mad at him. And I don't know how. I mean, I hope this lady in this kitchen know how to cook. I guess she do because and season some food or something. I guess she's capable. She's still there. So, but yeah, the house was amazing. And then all of the land beside it, and hell, all you got to do is step out. And you can go get on the horse if you want to. So
that's good.
I was here for it. I was like, okay, y'all done came all the way up from a one little room hotel.
It's like moving on up, like the Jeffersons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They went from that weekly to don't gotta pay a damn thing.
At
okay,
all.
Not never. Okay,
they ain't got to have no clothes. Clothes already there. No, they don't have no luggage, no nothing. They just came as is. Yeah, I'm just here for it. I'm not mad at it. I'll definitely be running through that house like on Baps, the movie Baps. We be running through that house.
If it's a dream,
toilets and bidet. Do they got a bidet? Like, what we doing?
They got it all.
And if it's a dream, don't wake me up because that's why you acting like you still don't believe what is happening, girl. Just even if it's not gonna happen forever, baby, enjoy it while you got it. Because right now it's the bomb. Okay.
I also DeMarcus pointed out the BBL of Rain. What do you think?
You already know what I think.
A hot ass man.
Right. Her booty, her leaky booty is half healed. She wasn't in the hospital that long.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we met everybody. This is the staff. We gonna find out later who this little cowboy is, right? We gonna get to that. But here we are. And again, I thought the same thing when they mentioned that lady. The white lady, I was like, can she cook? Is there seasoning in this food?
Yeah, when they said chef, I was like, but she got a sous chef. So I'm like, okay.
Right.
Black guy.
Right. We saw the sous chef. He making sure it got soul in it. He making sure there's some soul. Yeah. All right. And as we come to the end, family, we already know, your boy, I don't get into that. But your boy, Charles and Varney, they get it on. They do what they do, okay? And then your man, ill. Your man, it's like, Charles is like, I want to get some sleep. And Varney's like, oh, because I put it on you, right? He's like, no, because I want to hang out all night. Come on, baby, get up out of here, right? And he get mad. He's like, you're going to come back for more, right? So, Varney gets up. He's mad. He's like, I don't know why I do this. I don't know. I'm in love with you. Right? So he's walking out, mad in the whole nine. And then, boom, he walks out. And guess who is there? Your boy, Roy Toy. It's like, what did I just hear? And he's like, he's shocked at the whole situation. So, your thoughts? I'm going to start with you, Mo. Your thoughts on this whole scenario?
The whole scenario before that, when they was in the kitchen talking, and Bernie just sat at the counter like he was at home, and he parked his car in garage. And how he just checked it up on Charles, said, you don't care about the money, the 10%. That's when he told about that it's $8 million. Because, Charles don't care. It's like something deep is going on with Charles in itself, in my opinion. And when I was like, I think I said that last season, there's something going on with Charles when it comes to romance and why he not letting Bernie and like that. So and yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, you is dumb. You don't know why you're dumb behind this. Keep going behind Charles, and he keep rejecting you every which way and disrespecting you at the same time. So it's like, since you're so afraid to come out of the closet, so you think it's just you just gonna take this abuse from Charles because he's the only one that knows. But not anymore.
Right.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's something with Charles that he don't. I don't know. When he said "I love you," it seemed like he didn't feel like he deserved it of one's love, and or he never had it, so he don't know what that looked like. So with the kind of parents he got,
man, Charles just want to be a player. He don't want to be in love. He want to do whatever he want to do. Let's bottom line. He ain't trying to be in love with no Varney.
That can get boring.
So, he don't want to be in love with no Varney. Varney is a square. Varney just hitting it back out. Varney, that's it. He just another freaking, shit pusher. Anyway, Tika, what are your thoughts on this? Tika's gone. She left on that note. On that note, she left. Letitia, what are your thoughts?
First of all, Jay, that sound is not what you think it sounds like to me. I'm sorry. I know it's supposed to be a record scratch, but it sounds like
what?
Wet poots.
Whoa! Oh Lord!
And you were talking about the shit starters. I'm like, you doing too much. Just stop.
You doing too much talking about that sound.
I'm sorry, but I'm about to scream for real. Hold on.
No, ma'am. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, now, this scene, on one end, I don't mind that Tyler Perry shows us like a vulnerability in men, right? But he is very much like how we are not used to seeing men like this. We're used to seeing men like Varney. It's almost like he's Verna. It's like, this is very woman-like. Like, this is something we would see women do. Like,
yeah,
I can't believe I'm still falling over you because to the point where Charles was leaving. He was like, you coming or not? You coming to bed with me or not? And he tried to act hard, but he just couldn't resist. And of course he was there. And then us seeing him lay on him like he's like, oh, my love, Charles, my love. And it's like, he's 6'5". He's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, he's big and tall and he's sexy and he's beautiful. And I just can't, like, it's just not computing that he is falling for this man. Like, it doesn't matter this is man, but the way he's doing it is just very much, we would normally see a woman doing this. And so it's just very, like I said, I don't mind the vulnerability. It's just interesting, like, whoa, like Varney.
This is the only person he's comfortable he's out with, so it's kind of makes sense.
True, and that makes you right. I agree with that as well. It's just we're not used to seeing it, and it's just like that is so interesting. I don't have any other way of saying it. It's just very interesting. But he just can't get enough of this man, and also, there's something in him that won't let go. Because why do you let this man treat you like this?
Because he worked for the family, and if he messes up, then he messes up his opportunity to work with the family. Because Charles could easily turn around and be like, I don't want Varney to be a part of this anymore. And he can blow up the spot. But so he kind of like, yeah, he want to be in love. He in love with him, but at the same time, trying to keep his job too. That's the way I see it.
I don't agree with that. I think that Charles don't give a care which way it goes. You know what I'm saying? He keeps Varney around, and we see later on that, he does care for Varney, but I mean, he treat him like crap. And
yeah, because he knows
like,
that's all he knows.
He got Varney in the palm of his hand. He gonna continue to treat him like crap and get his back blown out when he want to. You know what I'm saying? So that's
cut him off, Varney. Cut him off.
Varney is a fool in love. That's just what it is. He loves Charles. Something happened in Varney's life that is causing him to be so attached to both of them are probably trauma bonded. Like both of them are probably going through some stuff. Who knows what it is? But this is why he's so connected to Charles. And shout out to Terrell Carter and the glutes, baby. I wasn't mad at it at all. Okay, no matter what your preference is, you still gonna be top. Anyway, yeah. Nice tall cup of chocolate milk.
That's what
Anyway,
I said. He's fine.
He ain't nothing but a big gorilla. He a big gorilla.
That's
I don't like that they were calling him
hey,
that.
I'm not mad at it, but it's showing the vulnerability of a male relationship.
Okay.
But when I'm like, when Roy walked his behind in that room, I was like, bruh, don't freeze up now. Like it is what it is. You caught your shirt open, and you too freaking big to be scared of this little musky crackhead over here. Like,
Thank you.
sling him through the floor or something. Check
Thank you.
him before he checks you. But Barney just refuses to do it.
Well, you
Tika
know,
is funny.
his demeanor changed when he first got to Charles' house, and Charles said, "You not afraid of showing that your car's outside?" And he told them that he was gonna come over and talk about the whole 10% of it all. But yeah, so and then you see how he looking now. He was acting big and bad at the counter, but he acting scared as F when he came out that room and see Roy, the crackhead.
Yeah, because he still don't want to be out there like that.
Right.
He don't want to be out. So because of that, and he's the wrong person you want to find out about any of your secrets, right? Because this guy,
it's kind of confirmed Roy thing, because Roy keep thinking that Barney is messing with Mallory. So this should absolve that at that moment.
Yeah.
No, Roy.
I mean, Varney should be relieved, right? Varney should be like, well, dang, okay, well, now you know, so I'm not messing with your wife now. That confirms it. Like, leave me alone. But we know Roy. Roy.
That's what I said, you know Roy.
Roy just an a-hole, man. He just
Yep. And I just feel like, what's her name? Varney is too straight and narrow too. Like, in terms of like playing by the rules all the time and stuff like that. I'm like, you dealing with a cunning ass family. You need to be cunning too. And in my opinion, he need to be doing stuff in the background. You don't have to, duck people up in their face. You can do so in the background. And that's because that's what this family does. He should figure out a way, because ain't no way Roy got away with the way he was talking to him and treating him. And we'll see next time, but still, ain't no way.
Yeah, we find out. We find out in the next episode, right? I'm your B, right?
Okay.
That was crazy.
Ain't no way.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Okay. Any other thoughts on this final scene of episode 1? Any other thoughts? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. Good stuff. Well, that's the end of episode 1. I'm looking forward to episode 2. Ladies, overall, what did you rate this episode 1? Just the episode 1, not the entire 8 episodes. I'll start with you, Tika.
I gave this episode 1 a number 8. Simply because it gave a lot of information. It answered a lot of the questions. It gave us that aha moment of B, I got your pots. Like, I done stole everything from y'all, and there's nothing y'all can really do about it. Now, I would have given it a 9 had Kimmy realized the power that she's about to, or that she actually possesses. But other than that, it was an 8.
Okay. Letitia, light it up.
I gave it a 9 because it gave me all of the emotions. I was up and down the entire situation. It made me mad, it made me laugh, it made me, understand some things and all of that. And that for a very similar reason as Tika, I didn't give it a 10 simply because there were some annoyances, aka like Kimmy not believing stuff, and Rain going a little too hard on Alex when she don't know the whole story yet. And so I just feel like anyway, like I said, it was the beginning of Rain getting on my last nerve. But I'm a good 9 with it.
Okay.
I'm on the same line of Letitia with the 9 and annoyance of Rain and Kimmy, Mrs. Valerie, her she's skeptic of this. So she's like, I don't even know if this is legit. Rain was going with it. She's with the ish. She said we're gonna ride till this wheel fall off, but Kimmy is like questioning everything because the way Jules got her in that lifestyle, no wonder she a question everything
Right.
Yeah.
by everybody. So
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid 9. I'm gonna give it a solid 9. Good setup. I'm happy to see the house. I'm happy to see the staff. This is a great setup for me to lead into episode 2, and that's what we're looking forward to. Episode 2, right? So we're gonna have episode 2. Somebody else is gonna host it. Who's hosting episode 2?
I'm hosting episode 2.
Letitia is hosting episode 2 next week. Okay, so we're looking
Yes.
forward to that and her presentation. I hope you guys had a good time today. Any final thoughts and tell everybody what you're doing? I'm gonna start off with you, Letitia, and then we'll go around the room.
Okay, so my final thoughts. Again, this was a good lead in for season 2. Glad to be here. Glad it picked up where we left off, and I was glad to see all of the explosions thus far, and can't wait to see the rest and discuss the rest with y'all. And as far as my channel is concerned, I will be doing individual videos of Beauty in Black. I do them 2 at a time, though, y'all. So I'll be dropping 1 and 2 before Tuesday, because Tuesday we're doing episode 2. And then also, if you are a fan of Beyond the Gates like me and Monique 69 Ways, then please make sure you check out the videos that I do there. I did a Dear CBS video. I'd love for y'all to check that out. AKA is regarding Karen Huger. If you're also a Potomac fan. But make sure you just keep your notifications on, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I appreciate being up here with y'all. Thanks for showing up, y'all.
All right. 69 Ways. Talk to me. Your final thoughts and what you're doing.
Well, the first episode, it was like kaboom, guess who stepped in the room for me. So I was glad with that they didn't drag their feet with any what they left off at the end of season 1. But I am gonna do individual videos as well for Beauty in Black, and we did a panel live Thursday with Tika, EJ, who else was there? Tamika, Candy. Yeah, we talked about Zatima episodes 1 and 2. That is back as well, BT Plus. So there's a lot of things that dropped Thursday that we, had to watch. But yeah, so check that out. And what else? I did that Unknown Number, that crazy doc on Netflix. I did the individual 30 minutes. If y'all got time, check it out. that was a hoot. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it for now. And I might, like she said, do some Beyond the Gate stuff. I'm trying to see.
Okay.
With that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Tika Deshawn, all things Ruthless. What's going on with you and your final thoughts?
Yeah, final thoughts on Beauty in the Black. Man, I when they came out with the first season, I did not think I knew it was gonna be pretty good. I just didn't know how good it was. And then for it to come back for a second season, and for those that don't know, it's literally streaming at #1 on Netflix. So shout out and salute to them for that. They're doing an awesome job giving us the shenanigans of the Belleries every episode. And I'm just ready to see. I peeked at the second episode. I kind of dozed off, but I got to go back and I'm really sit and watch and really, really pay attention to what's going on. So that way next week when I come back, I have these names right again. And but yeah, I'm here for it. As far as what's going on my channel, I just dropped my Zatima recap. Zatima is back, BET Plus. Then we did the live, like Monique said, we did a live recap of Zatima. So y'all please go check that out on my channel, All Things Ruthless. We also did a recap of Wednesday. I don't know if we got any Wednesday viewers out there, but if y'all like the Netflix series Wednesday, please come through, stop by the channel and check out that recap. And then we're gonna do it weekly until all the episodes have been recapped. And then last but not least, Me and my girl EJ the TV Junkie, we got a brand new channel for y'all. I forgot to mention this. We got a brand new channel for y'all called Talk That Talk TV. So make sure, please, 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 and please head over to Talk That Talk TV. We're gonna be doing some reactions. It's not gonna be your normal, normal channel. We're gonna do some reactions to some ish that we never thought we would watch. So please, if you will, head over to Talk That Talk TV and subscribe to that channel, please. And thank you, Jay, for putting this whole live together. It was so fun. I love talking about the shenanigans that go on in Beauty and Black. Even though my situation over here was crazy, you still, held it down, and I appreciate that. So
I got you. You're welcome.
Of course.
I got you. I got all of y'all. You know how we do. You know how we do. We are professionals over here. But real quick, before we get out of here, definitely shout out to my guy DeMarcus Vaughn with the super chats. All right. We appreciate you, my brother. He sent 3 super chats. All right, so somebody got some money. I got some money. Somebody else got some money. All right, we appreciate you, my brother, with the lemon character waving goodbye and winking. Thank you, DeMarcus, for your contribution and your undying support, brother. We appreciate you and Steven and everybody. We thank all of y'all for coming through, hanging out with us, and all the, as Tika says, the shenanigans and everything. We appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you to everybody. Again, look out for your boy. All right, look out for your boy. I will be doing some individual stuff myself, character breakdowns on the characters in Beauty and Black, but also look out next week because we got Reasonable Doubt coming back too. So, where's that? There you go. Reasonable Doubt's coming back. So you're going to see the crew again come together again. And we're going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all ladies out there, the Moist Squad. You already know y'all waiting for Morris Chestnut and now Joseph Sikora. All right. So shout out to the Moist Squad and the Areola gang. Shout out to y'all. So yeah, man, get ready for that. We're going to have a good time as we usually do, family. And again, I appreciate you ladies for coming through, hanging out with your boy. You already know it's always love with y'all. All right. And until next time, family. As I take these things out of here. Okay, I'm trying to get
it. Been a minute, y'all.
Here we go. Boom. Until next time. Salute.
I don't wanna go without.